Hi everyone. Hello. I don't know. It's morning. It's night. It's afternoon. What is it for people watching from different areas? But I have to thank you all for all the wonderful support with the Divine Enchantress channel. To all the new subscribers and the cross watchers of the channel, I welcome you all. All right, and let's begin with your weekly reading as promised. So this is your weekly reading for the 15th of June, the third week of June, that is the 15th of June until the 21st of June. All right, as always, these are purely general reading for all the signs. And so I would say that take them as they resonate with you. All right, so let's begin with the water signs first. And as always, the last time as well, I really thank the people. Hi, Farzan. Hi. So I really thank Charlotte for posting the last time as well the timestamps for all the signs. It really makes it convenient to skip to your signs. So I would request if anyone would do that again. So let's begin with your weekly reading. All right. So this is your general reading for the for the week. And I also request you all check out the playlist for your weekly as well as detailed love and mid-June readings. They are all posted to the channel. All right. So let's begin with the water signs as always. So we'll be beginning with Scorpio, then Cancer and Pisces. All right. So let's see what messages this week we have in general for Scorpio. And we have, and this is like look for a sign. Wonderful. So we have the general message for this week is look for a sign, Scorpio. And I would also like to say this is a health, wealth, and heart reading. So in general, we have, thank you, Farsan. So in general, we have three of this. So three aspects that we cover up. So it is the health, wealth, and the hearts reading. All right. So let's see with the look for a sign, Scorpio, for health, wealth, and hearts this week. What can we expect for you? All right. So we have how. So some of you could have really health issues. You could be suffering, Scorpio, for health issues this week. All right. And it could be just a little, it could be stress due to your personal matters, I feel so. Or otherwise, this week could, I would say, when it comes to matters of health, the heart or blood, and so on. And then I would say then you please ease out because you could be really affected, Scorpio, this week. But so I would say it's just a slow week, but as this card says, look for a sign, then do not give up, Scorpio, because even if this week is a little tough, but the best part is with work you will if for those who and I apologize if this doesn't resonate with all of you. All right, so because these are general readings. So Scorpio, this week could be a little not so of your choice, I would say. But the best part about this week's reading is that when it comes to stress, or when it comes to mismanagement or the need for organization in your personal as well as work life, you will have that, Scorpio. The best part is you will overcome. For some of you, when it comes to work, you could be facing difficulties, or you could be facing people who are very tough to deal. All right, but you will face them and you will overcome this phase. And also I feel that Scorpios this week could, the theme is look for a sign. Always look for you know something more meaningful to hold on to rather than just giving up, I would say. So this week is not so very well, but also let's see. And at the bottom of the deck again we have these. So Scorpios, it would be as a little stressful as a week, I would say. But touch wood, the thing is that do not give up. And if you feel like giving up, then ask the universe or your guides to just give you a clear sign as to what your next possible step could be. All right, so this was for Scorpios. For your health, hearts, and relationship, I would say this week things could be a little slow. Things could just be slowing down, and something that you're not used to, not the usual. All right, let's begin with our next sign, and that is Cancer. So let's see what messages for this week we have for Cancer in store. All right. We have remain positive. Wonderful. And let's see for health, hearts. All right. Health, wealth, and hearts for Cancer. What could be the deal? All right. Oh, wow. So health, wealth, Hearts. Wonderful. So Cancer this week is gonna be quite a happy, a jolly week, as I can say, because for Cancerians, many things would come to completions. When it comes to your health, touch wood, it is, you would be satisfied to know that, many things that you felt, or, you were stressing about for being absent, or being incomplete, that completion, or that, this week could have certain amount of completions when it comes to commitments or projects. So Cancers, I would say that, this is gonna be like this week, all you have to do is be positive and just see how this week turns out. Even when it comes to work, you could be having a help, or you could be having support or guidance from another water sign like yourself. There's a possibility, or anyone that you are, emotionally connected to. So even with work, you can, have the guidance of this person, and, be in a really good spot. Cancer is what I would say. And in love and relationships, for most of you, I feel that, things could move ahead, if it is about, a commitment, or if it is about taking things ahead, or even when it comes to family relationships, things could get better. Cancer. So this week overall, I would say, touchwood, it's a very beautiful week for Cancers. And, they could really remain positive and just have to sit and look back at what it unravels. And as I always say, these are general readings, so apologize if they do not resonate with you. All right. So overall, a very beautiful week. I would give it, 100 on 100, 10 on 10. And let's begin with Pisces. All right. The next sign is Pisces. So let's see what do we have in store for your general message, Pisces, for this week. So Cancer, I would say health, wealth, and hearts was good. But Pisces, let's see what we have for this week. Again, we have for Pisces is remain positive. And for your health, wealth, and hearts general reading, we have for Pisces, let's see. All right. So we have, wow. So Pisces, I would say, when it comes to your, relationships, or, your family matters, I would say that Pisces is going to have this, good, healthy communication. You are going to get the support of your elders, or, the people that you look up to for support. Or, if you, or some of you who are dealing with legal matters, this week could see some, important growth, or, overall this is going to be, helpful for your personal mood and everything. So there is support when it comes to family and personal matters, I feel, Pisces. But work could be very stressful. So when it comes to work, you could feel that there's a lot of competition this week, Pisces. And overall, you would feel that, with this competition, there's a lot of hard work that you have to put in. But this is going to get you a little more strain when it comes to your health. So I would say, Pisces, this week is about, again, it is about being positive, but the most important message is, do not stress yourself out. Plan things very well, because overthinking or overstressing yourself, or wondering about all the competition that you have to face at work, is, going to affect your health. And you may feel that, there's too many things that you have to balance on your plate, Pisces, this week. So I would just say that this week, just make sure that if you feel, you're being in a very insecure or tight or competitive spot, then it is temporary and it shall pass. But when it comes to your personal life, there could be certain developments or advancements that, could overall in general help, Pisces. So I would say, remain positive and not to fear, or, not to stress too much. It's only your work, Pisces, that could have a little more stress than the usual for you. All right. Let's see, the next sign that we have is, we'll be covering up with the earth signs. All right. So in the earth signs, we will begin with Capricorn. All right. So Capricorn, let's see what is in store for you. All right. Wow, people are getting this a lot. And then there is recovery. All right. So Capricorn, there is remain positive and there is recovery for you. So let's see these two cards that are coming out. And also let's see what in general message could be. All right. For your health, wealth, and hearts for this week, Capricorn. All right. So let's see. All right, Capricorn. So overall, as far as I see, this is not very different from Pisces, I would say. But Capricorn, overall, I would say there is going to be certain amount of recovery with your efforts when it comes to your personal life and relationships. All right, you are going to put more efforts. You're going to, push yourself to making certain things better, and that is going to pay off. And but you will definitely feel the pressure of putting more efforts than the usual, Capricorn, is what I feel when it comes to your reading. There is definitely recovery from certain things. All right, this week you could be recovering from certain losses, or you could be gaining some support that overall will be helpful. So you can actually expect help this week, Capricorn. All right, you can expect to invite help, or take that leave or a break or whatever that you from your seniors or whoever that it is. So I would say for Capricorn, work could be competitive and messy, and with work you could be a little unsure or insecure, or you could be a little tensed when it comes to work. But your efforts, when it comes to your personal life and matters and relationships, with the help of the right people, is going to make your health balanced. So it is going to be helpful for you if you take help, Capricorn, this week, because it will reduce your health in your personal pressure that is going on, and there could be a sign of certain amount of recovery with the right efforts. So you just know, Capricorn, which is the right person to contact, or ask for help in this situation, or whatever it is that you could get it from. So this is, I would say, this is a beautiful card, recovery. So Capricorn, you can expect to have a certain level of recovery in at least one aspect of your life this week. All right, now let's begin to with our next sign, and that is Virgo. So let's see, Virgo, what is in store for you. As I always say, please keep in mind that these readings are purely general, and so they may or may not resonate with you. However, always check the channel or connect to me for your personal sessions or requirements. All right. So let's see, for Virgo, we have, oh, these two are coming out. Opportunity this week, wonderful, and it's up to you. Beautiful. So Virgo, I would say that opportunity, I would say something good is coming your way. I have a good feeling about your reading this week, Virgo. All right, so let's see for Virgo, what do we have in your health, wealth, and hearts reading? And we have your health, wealth, and hearts reading. All right, Virgo. So Virgo, it is really up to you, because I feel that you are missing out on certain opportunities, and that could actually make you a little nervous, and that could affect your health, especially when it comes to your work. We have the Magician reversed. So Virgo, I would say that when it comes to your work, you could be approached with certain opportunities this week, or you could have something that could take your story a notch ahead, and could help you a bit with things. But with work, I would say especially this week could guarantee something that could be a good opportunity for you, Virgo. But again, it's really up to you. So it is up to you if you take this opportunity at the right time this week. But overall, I would say, Virgo, if I had to score, then I would say it's a 60% week for you, because you may get opportunities, but you could even miss out on them. So it is completely up to you, totally up to you, as to how you wish to deal this week. When it comes to your, as I said, work would have something good coming up this week. But Virgo, if you miss out on that, then that is something that is gonna affect your health in general, I would say, Virgo. So that it can be expected. But when it comes to your personal life and relationships, Virgo, you could feel controlled, or you could feel a little pressured, I would say. You could feel the you could actually have a little stressful week when it comes to your relationship or personal life this week, because you would feel that you are not able to change situations or influence a change where you were expecting it to be, and that could be a little stressful. So overall, with your family or your personal relationships, you could actually feel misunderstood or controlled, or manipulated to some extent, I would say. But when it comes to opportunities, something to look forward to, I would say, this week is in terms of your work and your career. So Virgo, this was your weekly reading, and I hope you take the right opportunity at the right time, because it's all up to you. All right, the next sign we have is Taurus. So let's see what we have in store for Taurus. All right, for this week we have for Taurus, be assertive, and we have trust. Beautiful. And let's get into the health, wealth, and hearts readings detail for Taurus. All right. So for Taurus, I feel that wonderful, Taurus. So, Taurus, you have been, waiting on something for a very long period of time. I apologize, as I always say, if this doesn't resonate to all of you. All right. So, Taurus, I would say, with being assertive and trusting the situation, or trusting your own self or your own gut feeling about situations, is gonna be really helpful this week. All right. When it comes to your family or personal situations, Taurus, we have the High Priestess. So, I would say, with love, relationships, or family, be very assertive. And if your instincts are, trying to guide you somewhere, or you feel drawn towards a particular aspect of that entire thing, then I would say, pay attention to it, Taurus. But when it comes to your work, we have the Page of Wands. All right. So with the Page of Wands, I would say, beautiful in career and works. For some of you, again, be very assertive, because you are actually reaching the destination, or having certain conclusions this week, after or having waited for a very long time, Taurus, I would say. So for some of you, it was a situation wherein, you were waiting to hear some advancements in work, or some targets, or some new work to flow in, and that you can hear some good about, changes, or swift advancements when it comes to work and career. Also, because I this trust and being assertive cards have come this week, both your personal life as well as work could see a little advancements, a little movement, and even if you felt that in the later stage, that it did not have much support, maybe from work or relationships, but overall for your health this week, I would say things could be improving. So perfect, I would give it an 80 score out of 100. So Taurus, I would say, a good week to look ahead, to trust your own instincts, be assertive about whatever that your gut or people or whatever that you are, the picture is in front of you. Just try and be more assertive and trust the situation to become better. All right, so this week is gonna be a nice 80% I would give for Taurus. And let's begin with our fellow air signs now. All right, so we'll be beginning with the Libra. All right, so let's see what we have in store for Libra for your health, wealth, and hearts reading for this week. All right, the third week. We are almost in the third week of June, and I remember when I posted my first weekly live, I was so nervous, and it did not go very well. I wasn't much sure of that, but this is really nice. So Libra, in the near future, we have for you this week, and you are ready. Wonderful cards. So something that Libra, you are ready to face a certain change, and it is in the very near future. So it is like the change is very close to as you expected it to be. And let's begin with Libra's health, wealth, and hearts for this week. All right. So Libra, we have your health, wealth, and hearts reading this time. Beautiful. All right, Libra, only do not make a leap of faith, or just do not make a blind change or investment when it comes to work, because we have the Fool reverse, so you could have losses. Please be very practical when it comes to work. Just do not be like I'm making a leap of faith. This is not the right time, because as you know, on the 18th of June, Mercury goes retrograde, and that could mess up a lot of things for you. So I would say that when it comes to work, career, making commitments, when it comes to professional life, then please be very practical. Study thoroughly as to what you want, because even if this whole energy of being ready, and in the near future, this could really hype you up, Libra. So I'm not sure. When it comes to love and relationship, we have the Nine of Cups. So some love is coming into your life, or some good, even in your family or relationship, or anything that you have been expecting, emotional, a little balance or a little peace is being offered. But I would say that I don't see it to be Libra something that it's just a good jolly good time, a happy good time. So it could be a friend that has a long distance friend, or you could be getting in touch with someone from since a very long time, after a very long time. So Libra, I would say that when it comes to health, as well as when it comes to relationships and friendships, it's all good, all right. But only when it comes to work, I feel, or career, I feel, then you have to be very practical. Do not commit, do not invest, or do not take any major leap of faith this week. All right. So this is for Libra. I would say beautiful week ahead to look forward to. You are in good spirits and energy this week, and so things that you wish in the near future. It's like the week to come, I would say, could have something good in store for you. So let's see, and let's get to our next sign. Next air sign would be Gemini. So let's get to Gemini and see what is in store for you guys this week. All right, we have helpful people, so nice, so beautiful, and we have recovery. Wow. So helpful people. So I would say this week, from help of people, you could recover from certain situations, things, places, or whatever that it is. And let's get to details of your health, wealth, and hearts reading for Gemini for the third week of June. All right. As I always say, these are general readings and so may or may not resonate with you. So take them as they resonate. All right. Beautiful. So as I said, recovery, and with the tower reversed, you are actually recovering. For most of you, it could be health situations that, you were facing some health issues and you could really recover, I feel, this week. All right. When it comes to work, Libra, we have the page of swords. So you could have some good for people who are doing work from home or long distance work and so on. I would say that, this could be really helpful. All right, so you could have help from people, you could hear from people professionally, I would say, Gemini, this week. And this long distance communication or news that you receive could actually really help you. But you are definitely to recover when it comes to health for most of you, I feel. Also, I would say that when it comes to relationship, Gemini, you could be facing a little stability issues, because the person that you could be dealing with could be disappointed with you this week. There could be a chance. I apologize again if this doesn't resonate. All right, so Gemini, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, I would say that you could have certain issues with the relationship segment. So please keep a very clear, open perspective. Just keep your what do we say, keep your thoughts clear, like in front of this person that you are dealing with, because otherwise you could be really misunderstood, or you could feel the conversations are being dragged, and the whole scenario is just too stretchy. And that is something that Geminis don't do. They don't do stretchy, too emotional, too deep and long. They want to cut short and get through with it. So Geminis, this week, I would only say with health, you are recovering, and you could also receive, when it comes to work, certain help or good news or good communication that will be beneficial for your work. But when it comes to overall, I would say your relationships as well as health, then I would just give it a like 40-50. All right, so look at the right people, connect to the right people that could help you recover, or could be right. So but overall, I feel that you will receive help this week. All right, Gemini, so let's get to the next sign that we have, and that will be Aquarius. All right, let's see what do we have in store for your third week of June, Aquarius. This is a general reading, so again, apologize if this doesn't resonate, so please take it as it resonates with you. Yes, wow. And Aquarius, we have reconsider. All right, let's get to the details of your health, wealth, and hearts reading for this week. So nice. So far, I would say it's okay. Let's see what we have in store for Aquarius for your health, wealth, and hearts reading. All right, Aquarius. So the only best thing this week would be your work. Work is moving ahead after, there could have been a struggle, Aquarians, that you could be facing when it came to income, work, money, finances. And that is, you are pushing yourself, and you have to be so proud of yourself, Aquarius, because you are pushing yourself after a very long period of time. You're giving your best shot at work, and that is, that is why I would say yes when it comes to this. And it's so nice. All right, it's like something you have to pat yourself for, because you are achieving certain things or changes in work, and that is all because of your strength and determination, as we have the Chariot here. All right, but when it comes to your relationships, your health could be a little affected because of your relationships, I feel, this week for some of you. So Aquarius, reconsider certain decisions or certain sacrifices, or going to extreme lengths when it comes to your personal relationships. All right, so there are certain reconsiderations required out here, I would say, because this week, as we see, with the Page of Cups in reverse. And you could actually feel like, you actually have to reconsider, Aquarius. You've made certain sacrifices, you've pushed yourself, and you've done a lot, for things to get better, or you gave your best shot. But Aquarius, I would say this week, when it comes to your personal life, you have to reconsider certain choices, certain habits, or certain people that do not serve your utmost or higher good. So it's time to be practical and reconsider situations. All right. But when it comes to work, pack yourself, because you've worked very hard to make changes or push things ahead. We know with the pandemic situation, most of us, were suffering when it came to work, but pushing this ahead has really helped us all out. So beautiful, Aquarius, and that's the end for our air signs. And let's begin with our fire signs. All right. So the first fire sign I'll be reading will be Leo. So let's see for the third week of June, what do we have in store for our lovely Leos. And Leo, we have peaceful resolution. Wow. And we have meditation brings answer. Now, these are two things which are very contradictory to most Leos, because, you could be very cutthroat, and you could be very direct when it comes to things. But we have peaceful resolutions for this week, and meditation brings answer. So there's a lot of peaceful and contradictory vibes to your usual ones, I would say, Leo. But let's get into your details for your health, wealth, and hearts reading. All right. I am sorry, because I'm actually late to this with the weekly readings today, with my prior commitments for work. So let's see, Leo, what do we have in store for your health, wealth, and hearts reading? All right, I apologize if this doesn't resonate. These are all general readings, as I always say. So please keep in mind and only take whatever that resonates with you. All right, and I hope it does. So for your health, wealth, and for your hearts reading, Leo, you could have certain disappointments when it comes to work as well as career. All right, and that could be really affecting your overall energy this week. So you have to be very careful, I would say, because with work, I feel a certain amount of cheat or betrayal could happen, something that is going on behind your back. So Leo, this is something you have to be careful about, all right, when it comes to work. So overall, I feel that this particular segment about your work is going to affect the overall balance of things. But when it comes to relationships and family, Leo, I would say this week there is a need for certain organization. All right, you have not prioritized everything, or lately there has been a lack of discipline, and there is a lot of introspection that is needed this week, Leo, to sort a lot of mess in your life. But overall, I would only say the work segment is to be taken very seriously this week if you are dealing with matters of money, or career, or whatever that is, Leo. But be careful, I would say, and peaceful resolutions. Do not take extreme measures this week, Leo. Try and because if you, in the heat of the moment, if you do something and it could be something that you regret later, and you don't want that, Leo. All right. So make peaceful resolutions, and meditation brings answer. This does not always mean that you just have to sit, but it means that you introspect, you give time, you think of the right resolution, the right options to approach the problem with. All right, Leo. So this week, I would say, with work, be cautious and careful. All right. And when it comes, because this work, this disturbance, imbalance could be affecting your family, and that could be affecting your health. So this is the root cause. So this week, to be careful about this. All right. Let's get to our next sign, and that is Sagittarius. So Sagittarians, let's see what do we have in store for your third week of June 2020. Please keep in mind, as I always say, these are purely general readings, and so they may or may not resonate with you, but take them however that they resonate. All right. So Sagittarius, we have recovery. All right. And over here, get more information. Beautiful. All right, so we have recovery and get for more information. So Sagittarians, you are supposed to get more information on the matters at hand, but let's see in detail as to what your health, wealth, and hearts reading has in store for you. All right. So Sagittarius, we have for your health, wealth, and hearts reading. All right, get more information, because Sagittarius, I feel this week you are upset, or you are, disappointed, or you are just in a very low vibe energy, because you are misunderstanding situations. There is no need to be upset, because you need to get more information, all right, to recover from this present stage that you are in. Now, I apologize if this doesn't resonate, as I always say, all right? This is general. So, Sagittarius, this week, there is a thing that, you could be unnecessarily feeling, a downslide when it comes to your emotions. You could be feeling that you've put in a lot of efforts with no returns when it comes to both your work as well as your relationships, and that is something could be making you weak or affecting your health. But the thing is, you have to get more information, Sagittarius. This information could be in regards to your work, could be in regards to the person you are dealing with, or your family, or your own personal perspective of this situation. Because things are not all gloomy, or they are not all upsetting as you are taking it to be, because we also have Mercury going retrograde on the 18th of June. Sagittarius, I would say that please make sure that miscommunications and dead ends, or sorry, you know things could be really misinterpreted this week, because we are stepping into Mercury retrograde again. So I would say, before you make any major moves, or you assume anything major that affects your health, or it affects your overall mood this week, before that, get a lot of information on whatever situation that you're dealing with, whatever that is pulling you down. All right, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, Sagittarius, for your health. So I would say this is all about your perspective of things that is pulling you down, and you have to really pull yourself up from this whole thing, because you have to recover, and for that you need to get a lot more information. So I would again say 50-50 weeks for Sagittarians. And let's see, our next sign for today is the final one, Aries. So let's see what do we have in store for you, Aries. All right, let's see for your health, wealth, and hearts reading. I apologize if these readings don't resonate. As I always say, these are purely general readings, and so they may or may not resonate with you. So take them however that they resonate. All right, for Aries, we have remain positive, and we have romance. Wow. So Aries, you could be focusing this week's energy on love and romance. But let's see into the details of your week when it comes to your health, wealth, and hearts reading. So nice. So remain positive, and there could be romantic developments, Aries. All right. So we have for Aries, we have this week. Oh, interesting. So Aries, when it comes to all three segments of your health, wealth, and your heart, all right, all you have to do is be. I feel for most of you, when it comes to relationship, it's gonna be a positive change, because you are coming out of, maybe for some of you, you're coming out of confusions, or you could have partners who are finally choosing you, or coming out of the third party situation or negativity this week, and that could be something very pleasant. So all you have to do is remain present, and you have to maybe enjoy this romantic situation this week that is forthcoming onto you. And Aries, I would say that is going to make your health, as well as your this week, your health, and your overall work, pleasant, mildly pleasant or so. But just make sure that, because of this personal happiness, don't get too distracted. You have to balance it, and that could really cause a little bit of trouble in your work life. All right, so if you are receiving certain good news from the personal life, the romantic or the friendship or whatever in that you've been expecting, Aries, then I would say that also balance the other aspects of your life. Nothing to worry about. I would say a beautiful week with love, romance to look ahead with, but only make sure that create the balance when it comes to your health, your work, finances, as well as your personal life. Because with fire signs, it could be a thing that they are extreme, and they could just be a little misplaced when it comes to balance. So you're an extreme case, you'll give it your all, or you'll do nothing at all. So that's it for all of you. A very healthy, wealthy, and a prosperous week ahead, and see you all very soon. Please like and subscribe on the channel if this resonates, because I really appreciate it. And also check out all, I'll be posting our July readings very soon, monthly detailed readings. So I would say that to check that out, please to continue to connect to the channel. And that's all. Thank you so much. Appreciate any timestamp postings again this week for the weekly readings. All right. Thank you so much for watching, all of you, and have a very safe, blessed week ahead. Stay in the safety of your homes and let me know how this went. All right, with the daily readings, as I have received a few requests for the daily readings, it's not, it's a huge commitment to make with the work and everything, but I'll give it a thought for sure. All right, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay blessed. Bye bye. See you all soon, and check out the July readings that will come up soon. See you. Bye.